is hope. And this hope, as you can see, is premised on a long-term framework. We are aligning it with the national plan of the country up to 2030. But the difference now is that we are trying to get the foreign persons, donors, UNDP, EU, World Bank, and everybody to come on board so that it doesn't become a pure Nigerian affairs. And you also know we have private sector involvement. So the private sector over here too can come and be part of the investment. Education, as you know, is a framework, major framework in SDG and fight against poverty. So we expect that when this plan rolls out effectively, it will also assist us in funding education.
But if you look at happenings in the education sector vis-a-vis, the kind of goals, that is expected of us in the education sector,
yes.
Are you disappointed the way we have made progress?
Well, the problem with Nigerian education is education financing. It's financing, it's funds. Whether you are talking about condition of service for lecturers, or you're talking about infrastructure, rural development, classrooms, library, laboratories, equipments for teaching, it's funding. So we need to have an articulated framework for our educational sector to benefit from proper funding. Yes, today we have a TET fund doing a lot of for us in infrastructure and research, and even human capacity development for lecturers in all the tertiary level of education. But it's not enough. So we need to get private sector funding into it. And part of what is happening here is that we can get such fund from SDG.
So how significant is this financing model to the labor and employment sector?
Because it will help us to create more jobs, create more employment, develop people and give them decent job in labor, give us more robust labor relations between employer and employee. You don't have much of industrial action. So again, it dovetails into labor issues.
So with the court ruling, how soon can we see ASUU calling up a strike?
I'm not ASUU, but the maxim in law is that once there is a court judgment or ruling or order, you must first obey, and then you can apply for an appeal if you so desire, or apply for a stay if you so desire. Stay, that's a stay of execution. So the maxim in law, jurisprudence and everything about the law is that you obey a court ruling, judgment or order, no matter how bad. The qualifying thing is that no matter how bad and no matter how you disagree with it, you first obey. Like the military people say, obey before complain. So we expect them to get back to the classroom. But that doesn't foreclose negotiations. The negotiations will be on. As a matter of fact, it will be on official and unofficially. For example, the House of Representatives have invited us to come and brief them. I will honor the invitation and go and brief them on the situation of things. And together, they are stakeholders. You had the president say to the pro-chancellors who came to see him, the committee of pro-chancellors, that he would do consultation as per the two requests they made to him. Request on putting an icing on the cake on the government offer to ASUU members, and the issue of resettlement fund to cushion the effect of the no work, no pay situation they found themselves in. So, President will look at them. The House of Reps are stakeholders. Ministers, not only are we stakeholders, we're advisors to Mr. President by the provisions of the Constitution, Section 5 of the Constitution, and 147, where you appoint ministers, one from each state of the Federation, who regular meetings with them. So we are his chief advisor. So we will interface with the House of Representatives, and all of us collectively will advise Mr. President.